What is up, friends? This thing is hella heavy, and I found that out the hard way yesterday. There we go. We're gonna turn it on. Really heavy duty knife, though. Honestly, I need to get a scale that can do more than a couple grams, so that way I can weigh out, you know, proper knives. But this is just hella heavy. These handles are beautiful, but they are heavy as shat. This is a couple $100 knife. This thing, 70 bucks right here. It's got that nice little ring to it, authentic titanium. It's got a morph trainer blade, false edged, crown edge spine. This, I think, is a Monarch clone. And this one I was able to get on Amazon because I was sexy like that and I got lucky. And then the next day they had it as a plastic squid trainer. But I'm sure that it is still the same product. Would really like to get the blue and purple of this just because the blade is so unique and just like, I don't know, I guess Damascus all kind of looks the same unless it has different patterns, but this one just reminds me of like thumbprints. And the titanium, I think these are titanium handles, if I'm not mistaken. Sandwich design. I think it's got brass inserts for the feet, but this is just a pretty knife. This one is just, I'm looking to get rid of it at this point. The only reason I don't use it is because it looks so pretty. And if I ever get into an argument with the missus, she'll have something to stab me with and look very stylish doing so. Kershaw Luca, a fan favorite, can't blame him. It's just a huge blade. Like I'm almost 6 feet tall and I got big hands. This is big in my hands. Blade's got a little bit of rust on it because this one just doesn't get used enough. But it is pretty damn pristine as far as the edge goes. Got cloned Flytanium handles because I was not paying a couple $100 for some aluminum. And the reason you'll be able to tell if it's an authentic Flytanium handle or not is because it'll have the Flytanium logo, and obviously mine does not. This one is probably my favorite Balisong, and that's only because it's just like a really well-made Damascus blade, and because it mimics my wife's Balisong that she just got finally after waiting like half a year. See, when you oil them blades up, man, whew, gleaming. Yeah, these also don't have Zen pins, and a good way to show you the difference here. We got those, and then this right here. Sorry, this table is just filthy. Essentially, we have two tsunamis, exact same length, exact same style and everything. Two different materials. This one is titanium. This one, I think it's a mixture of like zinc alloy and like aluminum. And then this one right here, is just a baddie altogether. Sorry, I'm giving some, this is my sweet lighting setup. Yeah, boy. Who? Now we're talking. Oh wow, this thing just looks cruddy compared to the other two. Even your tsunami blade looks good, babe. No, I'm saying the original, the first one. And yeah, the Zen pins are these guys right here. If you don't have them, it doesn't mean that's bad. However, if you don't, you're going to end up more than likely having something that's going to be a, I call them hybrids, and this right here doesn't have one. This is from the one. It's called a Tyrannosaur, very unique blade, very cheap too. As you see, it has a tang pin, but only one. And some knives can be built like that. I prefer to have tang pins, or I don't prefer tang pins. Blah. The Zen pins are what I prefer just because I know that if they're going to fall out, I have extras. These are great because you don't have Zen pins because they're essentially built into the handle, how it's made. So you can see here, there's little to no gap, but on some blades there will be plenty of gap because they have the spacing for the Zen pin right there. So, and as you can see here, I have washers. This is a washer platform. Most of mine are either going to be washer or the bearings. They're really nice, but only a few of mine have bearings. A lot of the newer ones that I've been getting have the bearings just because they make everything a lot smoother. However, when you lock them up too tight though, then they can still move. It's just like real jerky. So yeah, this is a good blade for if you want a good budget blade and you want something that's gonna, you know, draw some attention, always go for a tsunami. If you want a conversation starter, you want to be that guy that stands out and you want something that's weird and different than the rest, the Alien. These are around the same price for a clone, $40, and it comes with extra hardware. I believe it comes with bite handle indicators as well as I believe a tool. Not something like this. This I got from Armed Shark when I got my Armed Shark trainer fork. This guy. So, and this fits in most, like the only ones that don't have, I got some gunk in there. The only blades that I have that aren't going to be that size are going to be my Flytaniums, and that's just because they use bigger hardware. And I like that just because it's less likely to strip out, especially when you have a small tool. You have less metal that's going against it, friction, and it's just not going to work out. A lot of the cheaper tools get sent from the main place that I would recommend getting your clones from is going to be AliExpress. And the reason I say that is because you can get for instance, this knife for an authentic is a couple $100. You can get a clone, even one like this, for like little over $100, maybe like 150-ish. And this is a Tsunami by Squid Industries. There's a few companies that make one, the Titus. If you want a good clone and want a very good build that's like this, and it doesn't have Zen pins, but they're built into the handles, Titus is a good company. Or the one, this one I got from Ali for I think like just under $50, and they might even be cheaper now, and they are going to have Zen pins, but this was my first Tsunami, and I gave it to my fiance just because it's a good knife. But I mean, it's also a clone. You always want something better and you always want to improve, but this is a good blade. I'd recommend it. If you guys have any questions where to get these knives, any specific knives you're looking for, always feel free to ask. Comment down below, like, subscribe, share the content. Remember, if you're not subscribed, you're not entered to win a free knife. So stick around, stay tuned. Love you guys. Stay sharp.